estate agencies get caught up in, it's all about figures, targets, commission and things like that. With us, it's more that we want to build relationships with the community that we actually work and live in. There is a lot of emotion in buying a property, and there's certainly a lot of emotion in selling a property, especially if you've been in a property for a long period of time, you've brought your children up, they've all left home. It is, some people just say a house is bricks and mortar. I think as an agent, I believe it's a lot more than that, because it's been your home. There's lots of things that have happened. There's been good times, there's been bad times, and people will look at their own property in an emotional sort of way. And sometimes you get people that actually want to sell their property to a person like them, rather than I just want to put it on the market and I just want to get it sold because I want to get it moved. So there is, when you're dealing with the general public, homeowners, there is a lot of emotion, and people do move for all sorts of reasons. Our job is to try and make that process a lot easier, and we do that by actually being transparent and honest with our clients at all times. And so really what we do, by being honest and transparent, our staff are trained to look after their clients. So basically it is not just, I've sold Mr. Smith's property and in 3 months' time it's going to complete and I will get my commission. There's a lot of relationship building within that 3-month period. People sometimes change their mind. Purchasers may decide to pull out of a transaction, and so what will happen is obviously we have to give bad news. And people don't always take bad news very well, but our job is also to understand that that person is emotionally upset. They're not actually taking it out on us because we're not the people that have actually pulled out on their transaction. And is to really give people time and to try to find a solution to what is actually happening. So our job would be, if for example a purchaser pulled out of a property, we instantly would let the vendor know. It's not a case of sitting on it, waiting to find, maybe let's have a look, see if we can get another buyer. Some people will, or some agents I know will do it on the basis, we won't tell the vendor, we'll carry on doing a few more viewings, and if we get another buyer in, we can just say, oh, the other people have decided not to go for it. So they use the adage, we're going to give you bad news and we're going to give you good news all at the same time, where that is to me is wrong. As a company, we have tried to always be honest and transparent with our clients. So as soon as we have any information that is either helpful in your property transaction or is detrimental, then you as a client have every right to know that straight away. And I think this is where a lot of agents fail, is that they don't communicate with their clients effectively enough. And again, I think it all comes down to targets, figures and commission, rather than looking at the human side, because it is a massive emotional roller coaster moving. There are lots of ups and there are lots of downs, and we're on that ride with you as a company to make sure that we get you to that end goal of actually moving.